Hey everyone! Today we are talking about something that seems so small, but is actually a huge deal for your little one's health. Cleaning your baby's tongue. It's a really simple routine that can make a massive difference. So let's just dive right in. So first things first, you're probably asking yourself, is this really necessary? I mean, a baby only drinks milk, so what is there to clean, right? It's a super common question, and the answer is a definite yes. Let me show you exactly why. You see, that leftover milky residue is full of natural sugars, and it can actually become a breeding ground for bacteria, and you do not want that happening in your baby's mouth. It can lead to oral infections and even stomach problems if those bacteria get swallowed. Plus, a clean mouth is just way more comfortable for your baby. So yeah, regular cleaning is a pretty fundamental part of keeping them healthy and happy. Okay, so now let's get into the how. And we'll start with the most delicate stage, from birth all the way up to 3 months. The key word to remember here is gentle. This right here is one of the most common mistakes people make. So many parents, with the absolute best intentions, just scrub too hard. A baby's mouth is incredibly sensitive, and being too rough can cause pain, discomfort, or even make their tiny gums bleed, which is something we all definitely want to avoid. So here is the correct, safe, and really effective way to do it. First, wash your hands thoroughly. Then take a piece of soft, sterile cotton cloth and just wrap it around your index finger. Dip your cloth-covered finger into some lukewarm, clean water. Now make sure to squeeze out any excess. You're not trying to flood your baby's mouth. And finally, just gently insert your finger and wipe the surface of their tongue, as well as their gums and the inside of their cheeks. So, when should you be doing this? Well, aiming for once or twice a day is perfect. A really great time to do it is during your baby's daily massage, when they're already relaxed and happy. That way, it just becomes another soothing part of your bonding time together. So what about for babies who are a little bit older? Let's take a look at how things might change after that 3-month mark. And here's the good news. Not much changes at all. You can just continue with the exact same gentle cloth and water method. Their mouths are still very sensitive, so that light touch and just being consistent are the real keys to keeping up this healthy habit. Okay, now we need to talk about something really, really important. Part of this whole routine is knowing what you're looking at, because sometimes that white layer on your baby's tongue isn't just leftover milk. It could actually be a sign of a common infection. This infection is called oral thrush. It's a common yeast infection that shows up in a baby's mouth as these thick, white patches. The key is knowing how to tell it apart from simple milk residue. All right, let's break down the difference side by side. Normal milk residue is just a thin film. It wipes away super easily, and it's usually gone within an hour or so of feeding. Oral thrush, on the other hand, it looks thicker, almost like cottage cheese. It is difficult to remove, and if you try, it might even bleed a little. It's also persistent, it can spread, and it might make your baby fussy during feeding because it's uncomfortable. And this is a real experience that a parent shared. At just 15 days old, they noticed a white coating, and their doctor confirmed it was something that needed attention. It just shows that even when a baby isn't eating solid food, their oral hygiene is absolutely vital to prevent bigger issues down the road. So what do you do if you see those thick, persistent white patches and you think it might be thrush? Please do not try to scrape them off. It will only cause pain and it won't fix the problem. The right move is to call your doctor. They can diagnose it properly and will probably prescribe a simple antifungal drop that clears it up really fast. We've covered a lot of important stuff, so let's just do a quick recap of the key points you'll want to remember. Here's your simple checklist. 1. Gentleness is everything. Always, always use a soft touch. 2. Know what you're looking at. Learn to tell the difference between that harmless milk residue and the signs of thrush. And number 3. Don't play doctor. If it looks like thrush, get professional medical advice right away for the correct treatment. So now you're all set. You've got the why, the how, and the what to watch out for. Building this simple habit early on really does set the foundation for a lifetime of good oral health. So the question is, for your baby's healthy smile, what's your first step going to be?